ached because I wanted to do more. I wanted to have more of an impact on the game, and so I felt that the Lord kept me here, and He gave me the opportunity to continue to beat on that rock. And when it finally cracked, you saw kind of what it was when I got the opportunity. So.
Did you always envision that you would get to this point where you'd be running for a 71-yard touchdown in the game?
If I'm being honest, I was a zealous freshman. So even coming in, I was like, I'm gonna do this my freshman year. I had high hopes for myself. Lord had another plan, and I was able to yield to His plan. And like I said, keep beating on that rock through the brotherhood, strengthening strength and conditioning coaches. There was a whole bunch of people who kept me in it, and allowed that vision to come to fruition. So.
Can you scoot up to the mic just a little bit? Yeah.
What for this week of practice for you? Most weeks, what's your kind of like need to be playing receiver, playing running back?
So to be honest, last week I actually didn't play any running back until Thursday after practice. There was a mishap in practice that allowed, or that they had some doubt that I may need to come in the backfield. So I had not taken any running back reps all week. Really any substantial reps since probably camp or early on in the season. But now it's kind of like I'm bouncing back and forth. So I'll be one period, I'll be with the running backs and making sure I'm getting ball handling, everything down with CJ. And then if there's a skills period next, I'll be doing my footwork and stuff with the receivers. I think that they have a great plan for me. Coach Day has a great plan for me. Coach Alfred, Coach Hart, and I just kind of follow that plan and do what I'm told. So.
How do you like kind of bouncing back between periods? With it takes for probably a lot of stuff to keep track of.
It definitely is. And I was talking to my coach actually yesterday before practice, and I think that my whole story. I was being prepared for this. There was a lot of questioning why I was bouncing back and forth and why I couldn't get my feet grounded in one room. But like I said, I think the Lord had a plan. His plan, He saw past the trouble I had in that moment, and He was able to see to right now where I'm more capable to switch back and forth, and I can do so seamlessly as opposed to having trouble one way or another. So,
Xavier, there's been a few games this year where the team's kind of leaned on you and Dallin to carry the load of running backs because of injuries, other circumstances. What's your relationship with Dallin right now? How do you guys feed off of each other?
So me and Dallin, we were coming in. He came in as obviously as a freshman, and one thing that I think that is so special about our team this year was that we kind of took the freshmen in. So I would make it a point to kind of talk to him, help him, because it's hard coming in as a freshman. Especially when there's expectations. You're coming into a room that has so many great players that have come before you. So early on, I would say that we were pretty close. But then when I went into the receiver room, and he was in the running back room, so there were freshmen in the receiver room that I was trying to bring along as well. So I would say it kind of drifted apart, but we still have that mutual respect and mutual love where we can't feed off of each other. I would say that I trust him with the ball in his hands, and I hope he can say the same for me. So.
Has there ever been a moment where you've had to pick him up a little bit as a freshman that you recall?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, it's hard coming in. There's a lot of expectations on you. Coach Alfred, he's a man who is going to coach you hard. He expects greatness out of you, and sometimes that can be burdensome when you're not used to that type of coaching. So there have been times where Coach Alfred may have got him, ripped him for a play, but you have to run over there and pat him on the back, tell him this next play.